welcome back. Happy Sunday. We are going to give you guys like a little sneak peek of what we are going to do on Tuesday so that when we do it all together in Zoom class on Tuesday, you guys will already know and hopefully you will have practiced it a couple times before then. We are working on our guard passing. So we have done chokes, arm bars, triangles, every single way to get an arm bar from everywhere, from inside the guard. So let's work on getting out of the guard before we get submitted. All right, a few basics. For those of you who are new, okay. Closed guard is anytime I have my feet locked around Graham's waist. Now, my legs are very long and Graham is much smaller than me, but even that, if I try to close my guard down here around his booty, I cannot close my guard. So I'm gonna close my guard at his belt or higher, because if I leave my legs kind of lazy down here, he can move his feet, has really good posture, but watch this. If I close my guard up here by his armpits, Graham, can you move? No, look at how well I broke his posture without even using my arms. So ideally, especially if you're in a match, I like to hold him down and then I'm gonna climb my legs up and close my guard super high, just like that. Now, when Graham is in my closed guard, there are no submissions that Graham can do to me. If he tries to choke me, I will get him in the arm bar. If he tries to choke me with one hand, I'll do this. If he pushes forward, I will sweep him, okay? So the only thing Graham wants to do when he's in my guard is get out of there. But he knows I'm trying to get sweeps, I'm trying to get submissions because I have a better position right now. So Graham has to be really careful about his body position and where he puts his hips, his head, and his hand. So remember, 3 H's every time you're in closed guard. Your head, your hands, and your hips. Let's start with your head. First of all, see how Graham has his head up? This is perfect. Your head is the top of your whole body, and if you put your head down, look at how easy it is. Just put your head down. It is for me to break his posture. I can bring him down super easily. So if he has if he's looking up, shoulders back, chest down, it's super hard for me to break his posture. The second part of this, it's also really hard for me to reach him and choke him, right? If he puts his head down, I'm gonna pull him down and get this choke. The second H in the 3 H's is hands. So Graham is grabbing my belt, but actually my belt is super loose today. So the better thing for him to grab would be one handful on each of my hips of my pants. You don't want to really grab in the middle because you don't have that also isn't very good balance either. So he's going to grab right here kind of by my loops and he's going to lock his elbows out like this. And he's going to punch on my hips. Now there's a lot of different, when you get more advanced, there's a lot of different ways you can grab the gi. I like to grab one hand with the gi, one hand with the hips, but for now, when you guys are just starting, grabbing the hips is perfect. So now, you can feel me, but also I can't really sit up like this. Now, the third H in 3 H's is the hips. Do you guys see how Graham is sitting on his heels? He doesn't have his booty. Put your booty up in the air. Like, yes, he doesn't have his booty up in the air because all I have to do is that and he falls over. But watch the same thing. Put your booty down. Booty down. See how much better his base is? And I can't sweep him? So I want you guys to be sitting on your heels when you're in someone's closed guard. We're gonna sit like this. I don't want my knees together because I'm just gonna fall over like that. I have too narrow of a base. So I'm gonna sit with my legs wide like this. I'm gonna be sitting on my heels and I'm gonna be holding both of his hips, or I can hold on to the belt if it's tight, a little bit tighter, but mine is too loose today. So now that we have good posture, we're ready to pass the guard. Okay. This guard pass you can only use if you are under 7 years old. If you just turned 7 or you recently had a birthday, you are not allowed to use this guard pass anymore. You guys are gonna learn a little more technical one that I'm gonna show you right after this. All right, Graham has excellent 3H's. I stopped moving around, so now he's ready. He's gotta get out of my legs, right? So he's ready to push my knee down. He is gonna use one hand to hold my hips in place, and one hand, let's turn this way, and one hand to push my knee on the ground. Why would Graham want to use two hands to push the same knee down? Two hands are stronger than one. Why wouldn't he? Because I'm gonna take his back. If he turns all the way around to put both hands on my knee, I'm gonna turn around and take his back. So we're never gonna do that. Okay. Yes, he's gonna push one knee down. Now, wait. He pushed my knee down, and that was a lot of work. He can't let go of it right now, or I'm just gonna get him back in my guard. He is gonna hold this knee down, and he's gonna hold my hips down, he's gonna plank, he's gonna circle, drop his shoulder on my chest. One more time, Graham. Boop. All right, 3H's. I love it. He's gonna push my knee down. He's gonna hold it down. He is gonna stand up on his feet, but look it, don't move. See how he put his feet so far back that I cannot reach them with my feet. Now he's gonna circle, 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 drop it. Arm around my neck. 1, 2, 3, good job. Now, for all of my above 7-year-olds, that guard pass works really well if you are 4 to 6 years old or even younger. But it doesn't work when you guys get a little bit more advanced or when the people you're sparring with have a little bit more strength. So we are going to use a little bit more technical way to open the guard. So before Graham gets in my guard, I'm going to just show you what his legs are going to be doing. So I'm in an imaginary guard. I'm holding the hips down. What we want to do is make ourselves, so his feet are locked around us, right? We want to make ourselves so big inside of his legs that his feet are going to pop open, and then we're going to get out. So I'm going to hold the hips. Now watch this. Remember how I said you can't put two knees together or you're going to fall over? Like this. So I'm going to move one leg out, one leg in, one leg out, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to slide this knee. See how my hands are still on the hips? Right in the middle of their booty. And their hips are still going to be on the ground. I have to hold their hips. So now to finish, this knee's still in the middle, I'm gonna just stretch my back leg and my feet are gonna pop open. Watch this. Do you wanna do it or you want me to do it? Can I do it? You do it. Okay. Graham's gonna have to try extra hard because my legs are super long. Okay. Graham is holding the top of my pants. Now watch, he's gonna slide one knee out, one knee in, until his knee is in the middle of my booty. Now he's gonna hunch his back, stretch his leg over. Now he's gonna do the same thing he did in the last pass, hold the knee down. Circle, 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 drop his shoulder, arm around the neck. Let's do it again. Again? Yes. Now, here's what's probably gonna happen if you're training with your brother or sister. Graham, move your knee in. Oh, they're gonna be like, oh, you can't, you didn't do it. And they're gonna lift the hips off the ground. Which is why it's very important to come back, to lock your elbows out and push their hips into the ground. Now, when you put the knee in the middle, again, lift up, stretch it. Good. Excellent. You're gonna get to, one more time. When we pass, we're gonna get to side control number 1. Graham, do that pass one more time, knee in the middle. He's gonna scoot, stretch it. He's gonna hold it. He's gonna get past both of my legs. He's gonna put his top arm around my neck. This other arm is under my armpit, this knee is in my armpit. He's gonna drop his hips, turn his head away, give him a hug. 3 points for passing the guard. Good job. Guys, try to do this like 10 times today, 10 times on Monday. And then when we do class on Tuesday, I think everyone should have it perfect. And I had some feedback that everyone is requesting more games. So maybe we'll play 2 different games. All right. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye. Okay.